Okay, so today here we have Nirvana. He is an orphan that came to Nirvana Mustang Sanctuary with our last batch of alpine wild horses. We're not sure how he was orphaned, if he was orphaned in the mass shooting or during a roundup or previous to any of that. But he's now got a foster mom and little foster brother here at Nirvana. And today I'm going to show you how we're going to start getting him used to a halter. And this is how I would introduce any young horse or any horse who's never seen a halter before to the halter. Now, the only thing I've done with Nirvana is hang out with him, scratch on him, and so for that reason he's very comfortable with me touching him all over. He doesn't really have any problem areas, and even down to his legs, he trusts me enough to allow me to touch him pretty much all over. So I wanted to make this helpful little video for an alternative way to get your Mustangs used to halters instead of just throwing the halter on them and allowing them to drag the halter. So on top of this being the first time that he's ever seen a halter, this is also the first time I've done a true clicker training session with him. So he's never been exposed to it. So you're going to see at the beginning he's going to be mugging me for the hay pellets he can smell in my pouch here. But by the end he'll have a pretty good understanding of how the process works and how he needs to wait patiently and calmly for his food reward. So here we go. Let's do it. We're going to start. He naturally follows because he likes scratches, so I'm able to kind of move him around as I wish. So we're just going to hold this up. And horses are naturally curious. If we don't inhibit that by trying to train them with fear, they will automatically investigate something new. Notice I clicked as soon as he touched the halter with his nose, which is the desired behavior. So that's what we're looking for. And then I waited, and I don't give him the hay pellets until he puts his head in a neutral position. See, and he wasn't even trying to do it there. He was just doing it on accident, but I rewarded him for that anyways. So we'll see the next time if he knows where to place his head. So we'll just let him finish up that mouthful of treats there. If you see some visitors coming in and out of frame, that's the rest of our 22 alpine wild horses that live here at Nirvana Mustang Sanctuary. And each one of them is looking for a sponsor, so if you'd be interested in helping us save more of America's wild horses from kill pens, auctions, and terrible situations altogether, please click the link in our bio on our page, and you'll be able to help us out in a lot of different ways. Okay. Good, he touches it. We're going to go ahead and reward. Now I'm going to wait. Neutral head position, then I will give him the hay pellets. Nirvana was pretty scared of people when he got here, so he's really making big steps towards getting more comfortable, and I'm hoping that me teaching him just a few things, because he's totally willing, will help other people find more gentle and effective ways to connect with and train their horse. Okay, so now that he's done, good, he touched it again. I waited till the second time he touched it because I was hoping that maybe he would go ahead and try sticking his face in there just to see what it's like. Notice I'm not taking the halter and shoving it on him. I'm letting him make the movements. Okay, for the next portion of this, we're going to need a hand target, so we're going to see if we can teach him that really quick. And I really enjoyed working with younger horses because they just learn so quickly and they're more open to trying new things. Perfect. First try. He already sniffs my hand all the time, so it's not a far ask to ask him to touch my hand with his nose. Now, he's not interested in these hay pellets right now, but I know he's always interested in scratches, so we might see if we can use those for a couple rounds. We'll ask for a hand target. Click, and the reward is the scratches. And little Creek has joined us here. Creek loves scratches. Let's see what he does. He's like, what are those? Yes, Nirvana. Anytime your horse wants to investigate you, please let them. He's not being disrespectful or in my space. He's trying to make sure he feels safe with me. So anytime they want to investigate you, please let them do that. We'll ask for another hand target. There, we were over Creek's back, and he had to take a step for that one. But that was very good. Hi, Creek. I know you want some scratchings. Don't you? Okay. Good. Good boy. Well, he's really getting that hand target down. And you see those eyes are just getting more and more closed. He's really enjoying these scratches here. Okay, now let's see. Creekster, you're in the way, buddy. Let's see if I can ask Creek to come over here. And here comes a Mira girl. Hi, Mira. Hi, love. Okay, Creek, could you back up for me? Okay. Creek says no, thank you. Okay, so I'm holding... This is how I'm holding the halter. I'm holding it open with this hand. And then with the second hand, I'm holding the noseband open, and that also forms a hand target in there. Beautiful. Good boy. Good boy. He knew he was supposed to go for the hand target, so he stuck his head right in the halter. Now, if your horse is uncomfortable with humans and you haven't had enough time just spent hanging out with your horse so that they trust you and don't feel unsafe around you, you're going to need to take a step back from getting them used to the halter and just go ahead and make sure they're used to you first and that you have a great relationship with a foundation of trust and caring for one another. Okay, let's see. He's trying to scoot Creeks out of the way here. Watch out. There we go. Okay. Good. Good. It wasn't as clean that time, but he still did bring his nose around and insert it into the halter a little bit. And one of the biggest things in positive reinforcement training with any animal is to make sure that you always reward them for the slightest try. So his reward is these nice scratches here. But if your horse does not enjoy scratches, by all means, please do not try to scratch them as a reward. It won't be a positive thing for them. It will actually be negative if scratches are painful or make them uncomfortable with being touched that much. We have Creek trying to join in here. Good. That was good again. His nose went into the middle of the halter, which is all we are trying to get at this moment. We don't want to just go up and put the halter on the horse's face right off the bat. Even though they're small and we can force them to do what we want, that sets the horse up for a learned helplessness type situation versus helping them feel safe and comfortable. Amira here has been getting more and more curious. She's one of our older alpine wild horse mares. Never done any sessions with her, nothing. But here she is, watching what I'm doing with Nirvana here and very interested. Okay, now that Creek's out of the way, I might bring my hand target through like this. Good. You want some more pellets? No? Okay, just scratchings? Okay, good job. Now, anytime you touch a horse on the point of their shoulder, they're going to know that they're supposed to back up. Unless they're pushing into you thinking they're going to get scratched. Back. Back. Come here. Oh, he's got to check out the camera. Okay, I see. Let's try that again. Back. 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 Good. Okay, you took one step back there, so we're going to go ahead and reward for that. And then I'm going to come over here, and we'll wait for him to come back. Nirvana! He's trying to eat ice out of a bucket that's out here. And that's okay. We want him to be curious. We want him to be investigating new things. We want him to be bold, and we want him to have a personality and not be scared of everything around him and just worried about getting in trouble for everything. Okay, we want him to be confident and calm. Looks like we're having a rolling party behind me back here. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's just going to town on this ice right now. Oh, it's really a nice warm day, and I don't mind just spending time with him. It's a pretty good start for day one, really, just sticking his nose through there without any fear, without any hesitation or anything there. He really enjoys wet scratches. And I'm just going to wait patiently here until he's done playing with this ice. He is a baby. We don't want to take away any of his natural tendencies to check out new things by reprimanding him. And also, you can always use times like this as time to just hang out with your horse and enjoy being in their presence, which is always good for both human and horse. So here comes little Creek. Let's see if he wants to have a turn. Creek. Hey, bud. Hi. Hi there. are so very cute. Let's see what he does. Oh my goodness. I've never done any kind of clicker training with Creek here either. So this is all totally new for him. Okay, let's hold it up again. Good. Good boy, Creek. I just hate to see videos of people halter breaking foals where they're dragging them around by their necks or by their halter, because that's really damaging on their skeleton and muscular system and nerves that are developing at such young ages. Oh, good job, Creek. Notice I'm just marking the correct thing with a click, and then I'm rewarding. He wants butt scratches. That's okay, we'll just see if we can turn him around here. Whoa. Good. Okay, a little bit more. Good. Good boy. Okay. Here. You ready again, Nirvana? You ready? Okay, it's looking like Nirvana is ready. Once again, let me see if we can get him turned around here. Everybody's playing on the hill up there, so their attention is elsewhere. Let's see. Look at that. Good job, Creek. Good job, buddy. Good job. Look at you go. And he'll learn that to get the scratches, he needs to just put his head right in. And that, my friends, is called self-haltering. Good. You see how quickly he threw his head in that time? He knows just what to do, and he is confident about it. And isn't that what we want for our horses, young and old? To be confident in what they're doing and feel bold and brave. Oh, not quite, buddy. You're trying, but that wasn't quite it. There we go. Nice job, Creekster. Good boy. Maybe you get some butt scratches for that one, huh? Oh, yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Good boy. Good job. Nirvana. We gotta work on this boy. He likes butt scratches too, but only when they're allowed. And that's not right now. Okay. Good. Over one ear. Good. Now, before anyone comments about this little guy's manners, please remember, this is day one. We've never had a session before, and manners aren't something that horses understand inherently. They must be taught. So these little guys, they're learning, and they will learn. It's just going to take them a while. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Back. Good boy, Creek. Back. Back. Good boy, Creekster. Okay. He is not concerned in the slightest. Look how confident he is. Wrong side. There we go. Good job. Good job. Horses are much smarter than people give them credit for, and when we begin with fear-based training, such as desensitizing and lunging and throwing a halter on their face and letting them drag it and step on it and hurt their own face and head and neck repeatedly, that kind of stuff doesn't yield as fast or as beautiful of results. Ask him back, back. 2 steps that time. Good job. Good job, Creek. And that time he didn't ask me for butt scratches, so that's what I'm going to give him. He's going to get some butt scratches now. Okay, now let's see about Nirvana here. He'll take that. He gave it a real good sniff. Creek's turn. It's your turn. Goodness, ladies. Creekster. Good boy, Nirvana. Back. Back. Good. Good boy, Creek. Are you itchy on your face, bud? Let me help you. Here we go. That time I went ahead and left it on a little bit longer. Wrong side, wrong cart, buddy. Okay, Nirvana, you're blocking the whole screen. But that will be all for today's video. That's a pretty good start for haltering these little guys, and you can see very well how the process goes. So after this point, all we would do is do it for a few more days in a row, and then we would add in letting it stay on his head for a more extended period of time. And then we would, of course, clip it, because we need that skill. And then we introduce the lead rope and following the leader. And so that's the start of halter breaking.